Blue Protocol. Where do I even begin with this? How about the TLDR? I barely know myself what I want to do with this game, but whatever your playstyle, my biggest takeaway from this is that it's relaxingly addictive. And when it comes to me, I'm a PvP guy. Practically my entire online gaming identity is about PvP games. Specifically those fall into the MMO or anime subcategories. The problem here is, Blue Protocol has no PvP content. So going into this game, I figured I might have some casual fun, exploring all the pretty sites that everyone's been all hyped up about over the years. I figured I'd have some fun playing the custom MMO Lancer that I've always wanted to build. Burn through everything real quick, move on. End of story. Well, it might not have PvP content, but this game is still stupidly addictive. There is so much flexibility and room for choice and individual path building to do what you want, and to reach your goals. There's lots of ways to gear up, strengthen and build your character the way you want, and it gives the game a lot of grinding and repeatability value, making you come back for more. To be honest, one of my biggest goals in life is to find the ultimate MMO, the real-world equivalent of a dot hack or Shangri-La Frontier, to carve out my path in that world and retire happily in it, just like the Sage Philo. Well, sadly, the lack of PvP alone means that this game is already out of the running for the ultimate MMO title. But aside from that, there is so much else to tick off on that checklist. We're still a long ways before we finally find that mythical game, but until we do, Blue Protocol is probably the closest thing that we have in the present to match the equivalent of a dot hack MMO game. So, since there's no PvP to keep me rooted in this game, what else has it been that's keeping me coming back? For me, it's boss hunting. After my OG PvP game Kurtzbill died, I was kind of wandering around between games, looking for something to fill that void. While doing so, I picked up on playing some hard PvE boss challenges in an attempt to fill the void that the lack of PvP was unable to provide. And it seems like that habit followed me here into Blue Protocol. What I like about grinding bosses in this game is that first of all, it's a fun challenge. Difficult, but doable, if not painfully long to solo. Or, if you don't want to be working your ass off in every single boss grind, you can try swapping to a different build that can literally play itself, if all you're interested in is getting the rewards. And those rewards are the other great thing about the bosses in this game. They actually have good, worthwhile drops that you can grind them for in order to build up your character. Normally, most people have been diving into the dungeons on a spamming repeat action, in order to obtain the gear that they need to build up their character. But as for me, I've been having more fun beating up those world bosses over their heads with sharp, pointy objects, in order to get the item drops I was looking for. So, that's how I spent most of my time in this beta. There's so much you can do in this game, including pastimes, life skills, housing, fashion, PvE grinds, and more. I could never possibly hope or want to try to cover everything. Fortunately, I have a friend who I can bunk with in this game's housing system, who's more interested in life skills. Great. I can let him take care of those things. That's too much work for me. As for me, you'll probably find me out in the field, bullying some poor NPC to give me their lunch money. And their life. So if you ever end up needing tips or ideas how to take out those big suckers, no guarantees. But I might end up being the guy to ask. Maybe. If all goes according to plan, we'll all be able to start partying up again when Blue Protocol is officially launched for the whole wide world. Apparently in this October. So until then, happy hunting, I guess.
毘沙門天にお任せあれ。